All right, welcome to another episode now of Real Talk. Been a minute since we had an episode. Again, I'm Will, not Kabi. I'm not Kabi. With me though is Kabi and Floyd. Floyd, second time back as a guest, first recurring guest ever. How does it feel?
Feels great to come and talk about movies.
Let's go,
with
man.
My friends.
Do you have any topics to bring up, Kabi? Anything on your mind about movies?
Django Unchained.
Yeah?
Yeah, I rewatched that movie and I didn't realize how much I've forgotten, like plot-wise and stuff like that. And oh my goodness, what a movie that is. Like, Tarantino's style is so crazy, and that movie just reinforces it. Dude, the violence, bro. You ever seen that? You watched the movie?
Django?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The violence, bro.
It's
Like,
so violent.
ugh.
But like in a good way.
Yeah,
it is. It is.
What
Great movie.
yeah.
Great story. Great acting.
I like how the violence always feels extra. I don't know. Like, you feel the punch, but you also feel like the unrealism of it.
Yeah.
Because it really is just a fantasy at the end of the day. A fantasy based on reality.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. Yeah.
What was like is there anything you picked up on rewatching it that you didn't the first time, you think?
I don't know why, but I forgot all about the zoom ins. I don't know. Yeah. Oh my.
Isn't there a part where so he's like kind of like sniping those people and it like zooms in real close on them all the way down there? Where he's like up on a cliff or something?
Yeah, with those.
Because that scene, I remember that scene looks really cool.
Yeah, there was a part where he shoots one of the guys while the horse is moving, and the horse keeps going. The guy falls down.
Yeah.
Beautiful. There's so much. I mean, I do prefer, I would say, Inglourious Basterds, though. I feel like that was better, in my opinion.
Then, yeah.
Just
so
overall
that would you say that's your favorite Tarantino then? Inglourious Basterds or?
It's close between Inglourious Basterds and what do you call it?
Django.
No, not Django.
Oh, not Django. Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction. Yeah, it's close. Even though you don't like it,
I don't.
dude,
Yeah, I'm not the biggest.
Really,
I think Django is good.
Yeah.
Inglourious Basterds.
You don't like
is good.
Pulp Fiction?
No, I'm just not a big fan of that one.
I love Pulp Fiction.
Classic.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not for me, I guess. But I like Reservoir Dogs a lot.
I mean, I understand.
That's a good one.
I understand why you don't like Pulp Fiction, because the reasons you gave, would be a reason why I wouldn't like a movie.
Yeah.
What was your reasons? Like, you just didn't.
I don't know. I
didn't connect to the.
Yeah, I didn't care about any of the characters.
Yeah. See, that's why
I thought Samuel L. Jackson was cool, but besides him, I was like, I don't really like any of these guys, and it doesn't. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't find any reason for myself to be like.
Yeah.
Caring for any of them. It just, to me, feels like a bunch of different things happening.
That was the same reason I didn't like that one movie that you guys, what do you call it?
Which movie?
The movie where he stays from school,
Ferris Bueller?
Yeah, that's the same reason I didn't like that movie, because I just didn't like
crazy,
the character.
You know? That's crazy. I didn't
like him.
Have you seen Ferris Bueller's Day
No,
Off?
I haven't.
Dang.
No, he's a douche, and he's supposed to be like all cool and all, but he's pretty much not a cool person. But like, that's why I don't like it, because I was like, he's the main character, but I don't mess with him,
man.
You know,
he's pretty cool.
It's a seven. No, he's cool in all the traditional like cliched ways. And that made me not like the movie.
Anything else you've watched recently?
It's not a movie, but I'm trying to get back into The Office.
Okay.
I watched the first episode last night, and I missed how much I liked it.
Yeah.
And it was good.
So easy to just throw on and watch.
I love The Office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything you've watched recently, Floyd?
Yeah, I watched the Minecraft movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's really bad.
It's kind of a big phenomenon right now. Is this Minecraft movie?
Really, really bad, but really good at the same time. I compared it to like the nostalgia of like, if you ever watched like Spy Kids or like Shark Boy and Water Girl.
Yeah,
of course.
Or bro. It's the graphics are terrible, but Jack Black is amazing. Acting's great. Yeah, songs are.
Is he actually amazing, or is he like amazing in like a bad way?
No, it's just I don't know, bro. It's just a good movie to me. Like then there's like the ending and stuff like that, which I'm not gonna spoil and stuff, but you know.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it's you know, chicken jockey and like all that stuff like that.
Was your
and stuff like
theater
that,
experience as crazy as some of the other ones?
No, and I'm glad of that.
I wouldn't want popcorn being thrown all around.
Seeing a live chicken and stuff like that.
Yeah,
people doing all
crazy.
that stuff like that.
The poor janitors, bro.
I know.
Security can't be tight.
People always gotta like. At first, it was like a fun thing where people would just like cheer whenever they said like the funny things, and then of course like always, people just take it to another level and make it just like not fun anymore. Like, all right, now you're just being a nuisance.
Insane
to people. So,
but most of the kids are like all over like the same age. It's like just like a large group of guys or something like that, just or whatever. But
yeah, I think most people have fun watching it. It's just I don't understand. Some people gotta just go crazy.
It's insane though.
So basically, it's a fun movie, just not a good movie type of thing. Like,
okay. Like it's gonna be like it's definitely going down in history for sure.
Okay.
It's definitely going to be remembered, like 100%.
What would you say? Was it like accurate to the Minecraft lore?
Yeah, to an extent.
I heard that there's like boots of swiftness in the movie, which aren't a thing in Minecraft.
Yeah, there's that. There's a couple things that aren't real. There's a couple things that need to be like different colors and stuff like that. They weren't crazy accurate, but you know, close enough. But great movie for sure. Lots of fun watching it. I think we're gonna go back and watch it in 3D too. So.
Oh jeez.
Right.
Anything else recently that you've watched? Like last month or something?
Not really, except the Minecraft movie. And you know, I've been watching a TV show. It's called Reacher on Amazon Prime.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty good. It's alright.
It's
Jack
new,
Reacher.
It's
Tom
2
Clancy.
seasons, right?
I believe so.
Is the second season good? Because I watched the first season and I liked it, but I started watching the second season and I was like, kind of bored.
Yeah, so. it's something. No movies come out until like May or like the end of this month.
No, man, there's a great movie coming out this weekend.
Yeah, I know, Sinners.
Yeah, Sinners. You want to talk about that? I'm very excited for that.
I'm ready to go see it. I got that up already.
Wait,
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, I watched. Did you watch that thing that what's the director's name? Ryan Coogler.
Yeah.
He made like a whole 10-minute video explaining different types of film, like actual like film, like 35 millimeter, like all the, and it's a 10-minute video, but it's really interesting because that movie they shot in like a bunch of different ways for a bunch of different types of theaters. Unfortunately, the closest IMAX theater we have is in Indianapolis,
Really?
So it's not really possible for us to go see this movie in IMAX.
I mean, okay. I remember saying last time I seen the Captain America movie, I had those like D-box seats or whatever.
Yeah.
Man, that's
they might have that for this movie.
That's just as good though.
Yeah, and he did a lot with like different ways to see the movie, and if you haven't seen that video, you should check it out. Just look at like Ryan Coogler film, and it's like a 10-minute video of him explaining all these different types of film, and he does it in a really interesting way, and I learned a lot. So that made me like even more excited for this movie. It's getting like really good reviews as well from like people seeing it before it like actually fully releases, which is releasing this weekend. I think Chris and I are gonna go see it. I'm very excited.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in the marketing because I swear I've only seen like one trailer.
Really?
And that was like the very first time I saw it was like this week.
And I didn't see a whole lot about it until I saw that the Ryan Coogler video, but that got me hyped for it because you could tell he has so much passion and like love for film, and not just like on a like Zack Snyder level where he's like, I want to make movies. It's like an actual like he loves film, he loves the history of it, and he really cares, and you can tell by the way he talks about it.
Bro, Zack Snyder should have just been a cinematographer.
Yeah.
Because his visuals, I like his visuals. They look good. But otherwise, yeah. It's pretty much like the 300, obviously.
300 is great.
And this is also the first Ryan Coogler movie that is not like an IP based movie. He kind of was able to with this one. This is the first time he's able to make like the thing that he really wants to make. Mm-hmm. So that's really exciting because before he made the Black Panther movies, which are great, but I mean they're in like an IP.
Yeah.
So this is like him really getting to make his own thing, which is very exciting. And he's doing it with Michael B. Jordan again.
It's great. Michael B. Jordan's a great actor.
Yeah.
Real deal.
So this is I'm excited to see that this weekend. Very excited.
Should I come? Should I?
Hey, I'm sure the invite is open for you to join Chris and me.
How much are the tickets?
I don't know, probably $12.
Okay, where at? Where?
I think we're gonna go see it in Canton.
What day?
Friday.
You going?
I'm coming.
Okay, we'll figure it out because
so premiere night Friday.
I think like Thursday is like the pre-premiere and then Friday, yeah. Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, I might have to pull up.
But yes, yeah. But Chris and I we're working the baseball games on Friday, and then we're just gonna go after to that, and then I'm gonna drive because that's like I'm gonna go home for Easter after that too. So we're gonna drive from here to Canton, and then I'm just gonna go home after. So you might have to drive yourself.
Might have to.
But you can come see it with us, of course. Yeah, I'm excited for that. It's coming up soon.
There's a lot of stuff coming up soon. There's
the friendship movie. I don't know if you saw the trailer for it. The kind of comedy type movie.
Yeah.
With Paul Rudd and Tim Robinson.
Watch it,
why not?
Watch it.
I'm so excited. I love Tim Robinson.
That's just not his type of movie.
I love Tim Robinson. I'm so excited for that. Tim Robinson is I think the funniest guy in the world right now.
Really?
Dude, he's so funny. He's like exactly my type of comedy.
You ever heard of Bill Burr?
Yeah.
You know who Bill Burr is? Oh my
Bill Burr.
God, he's so funny.
No, it's Bill Burr is amazing though. But what else is coming out? You got the Thunderbolts, which I'm waiting for. I can't.
Dude,
wait.
I didn't have high hopes for that movie.
Why not?
And then I saw this most recent trailer. I'm a little excited for that. Looks good.
Looks great.
That's the Marvel one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marvel. And then there's also Fantastic Four.
Yep.
Fantastic Four is coming out.
There's also
in July.
Do you guys know Ari Aster? He made Hereditary and Midsommar. He directed both of those. You probably have heard of those movies.
I know Hereditary.
I've heard of him.
You haven't seen it?
I haven't watched it, but I've seen like the advertisement for Hereditary.
But he has a new movie that's going to be coming out with A24 called Eddington, and the first trailer came out today. And the movie is with Joaquin Phoenix, Pedro Pascal, I think Emma Stone. Looks very interesting. I'm a fan of Ari Aster. I think he makes really interesting movies. I wasn't the biggest fan of his last movie, Beau is Afraid, but this movie looks really interesting. So that trailer like just came out before we started the podcast.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm excited for that. Ari Aster, I think, is a very interesting director.
Emma Stone is the one from La La Land, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was her in it. I'm not 100% sure.
I always get them and Emma Watson confused. I mean, not them because they look different, obviously.
Just the names. Yeah.
Pedro Pascal's gonna be in a lot of.
Dude, he's in so much. It's kind of.
He's Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, man.
Do you guys like that? Actors it feels like a lot of times now actors are. It's like the same. Repetitive actors. Do you guys like that?
But at the same time, it shows the range of an actor, though.
It does. But I like seeing as many different faces.
Yeah.
Because seeing Pedro Pascal again and again, it's not that he's a bad actor. It's just that like I don't see him. If I see a person I've never seen before, I feel like I'm much more inclined to believe them as their character because I don't have like a preconceived notion of them in my head.
Yeah, if Robert Downey Jr. was playing Superman, I'll be like, when did Iron Man become Superman?
He's about to play Dr. Doom, so that's going to be very, very soon.
Yeah.
I feel like they're going to do the thing where he was Iron Man and then turn into Dr. Doom in a different universe or something like that.
I don't know.
I hope they don't.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'm kind of sad about
He's
that.
gonna be in the
I
new
wish-
Fantastic Four. So
I hope they casted somebody else for Doctor Doom. That makes no sense. I'm mad.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm
care.
mad.
No. Yeah,
No, but I agree.
But you guys
with
agree though? You want to see more? Because I don't
I do
mind
wanna
seeing
see
Pedro
more
Pascal
people.
a lot,
Mhm.
and like actors like Timothy Chalamet, who's been in a lot of roles. Zendaya's in a lot of roles right now.
oh my gosh.
But I mean, I don't know. I like seeing new actors, new faces, because it's just like that show Adolescence that came out a few weeks ago on Netflix. It's like a limited series. Stephen Graham was the only actor in that I had ever seen before. The other actors were all like new faces, and that really helped like the realism of the
show.
story. I thought,
yeah.
Yeah, it's like their previous work becomes their auditions.
yeah,
So like the people that actually do audition, it doesn't even matter. At that point, you have no chance.
yeah.
It's just this guy because he's famous right now, so he's gonna be the guy.
It's like Tom Cruise.
I think also a lot of actors are like too perfect looking.
Tom Cruise.
Like there's not a whole lot of normal looking people like
I see what you mean.
in Hollywood.
I think it depends.
Like if you go back and look at a movie from the 70s, like the people there look like the people you'll see walking down the street every day. People in movies that like right now, they're all like just very attractive people, which I mean it's not a problem with that. It just in some movies takes away the realism for me. Do you guys agree?
I feel like it depends on the movie.
yeah.
It depends on the movie.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
Like superhero movies, I don't care. But if
Yeah.
I'm watching like, I don't know, just
what do you call it? That Joaquin Phoenix movie, Her. I think it's called. Like if that was, Joaquin Phoenix. He looked like a regular guy in that movie, but the other movie with Scarlett Johansson. I mean, she wasn't her in that one. Scarlett Johansson and the guy that played in Star Wars, he played the bad guy, Kyle Ren.
Oh, Marriage Story?
Yeah, that movie. Like those could have been played by two regular looking people.
Yeah,
you know?
that's true. That was a great movie though. That still is.
That was a good movie.
And they're both so good in that too.
Yeah, I do think though, like there's a lot of actors just want to be attractive.
Yeah.
So it's kind of you kind of gotta pick.
It is. Yeah.
They're doing everything to be attractive. So there goes the pick in order right there.
I don't know. I just feel like there's kind of a problem right now with casting where it's the same actors.
Literally.
And also kind of, have you heard the stories of like people with like their social media accounts? Like you have to have a certain amount of followers.
Oh yes. Oh,
that's
so mad.
just terrible.
That's horrible.
That just should not be happening. Like you shouldn't be like
what?
To be the lead in this movie, you have to have a certain amount of followers. Like I just
so stupid.
hate that.
I heard that ironically on Instagram.
No,
that's where I read
insane.
that. That's ridiculous.
Like that's what kind of casting is
I
it?
know
Like,
exactly.
Like,
That you're not making art there. Like that just proves that a lot of these like studios, they're not trying to make art, which I mean we know it, like it's a business at the end of the day, but they're not trying to make art, they're just trying to make money, which can suck. But I don't know, I think directors still, like a lot of them care about the movies that they're making and want to make great movies, and I think a lot of them are. So
I feel like when it's art based, I feel like the art that you make will live longer over time anyways. Whether like, you know what I mean? Like if you're making something just
movies are
business,
certainly like an art medium that lasts a long time. Like obviously there are movies that like get outdated and stuff.
Yeah.
Like especially like early like CGI or like some like Alfred Hitchcock movies like in Psycho, you know, like the scene where he like falls down the stairs.
Yeah.
And it just like doesn't look realistic. Like that, those are outdated, but that still is I still watch that movie and I'm like, this is a great movie.
I think certain movies, if you make them and you actually put time in it, I feel like over time they'll just make you more money.
Yeah.
As opposed to something that'll
like the old Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah, exactly. Like over time.
The first couple ones, like the first 5 ones, when it was really about street racing and stuff like that. Like
you're never gonna forget those.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. I can go back and watch that, but like now it's like just it's insane. Like I can go watch a Fast and Furious movie now. Like I can watch one of the new ones, but it's not as good as the old ones, I could say. Even though I like the action and stuff like that.
Yeah, and
it's not the same.
There's a lot of movies too that I've watched that I feel are like very timeless in their message. Like there's a movie I rewatched recently that I've now seen 3 or 4 times called My Dinner with Andre. Came out in 1981. And the premise of the movie is just these 2 guys basically having a conversation over a dinner Like that's the entire movie is like just a conversation, but like the conversation that they have is just the most like intriguing conversation ever, and it's about let me pull up my letterbox to remember what exactly I said about it. But I don't know. The movie is just so great. It's basically about these two guys, and the one guy is kind of a struggling like play writer.
Yeah.
And then the other guy is he was very successful, and then he like kind of lost hope in like the industry, like the theater industry, and went and like lived in, I don't remember what country it was, for like a few years, and he's like back in New York, and he like wanted to get dinner with him, and like they just talk about living. To me, the like main thing I took away from the movie was living life like fully, and not just like on habit, like just going through your routine every day, and just like being consumed by like this movie came out in 1981, but like what I got from it was like not being consumed like by your phone and by social media, but like really like living like in the moment, not thinking about like the future and the past and stuff. And I just think it's so cool that like movies that are like older, like from 1981, like the message like can still have an impact.
Be a timeless message.
And and when it's 40 years later.
Right.
But you guys should watch that movie. It's a great movie. It's free. You can watch it on YouTube.
Dinner with
My Dinner with Andre.
It's free on YouTube?
Yeah, you can find it on YouTube.
It's like the official YouTube free movies?
No, it's just somebody uploaded it. But yeah, I mean, it's free on there. So.
No, I watched The Pianist.
Oh, on YouTube?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Really? That's on there?
It was just some guy, though. That
I
don't know.
Yeah, that's how this one is, too.
It might have gotten taken down, though. I tried searching for it again, and I couldn't find it.
This one has been on there for a while, so I think it's still up. But that's a really great movie. And I don't know, I've watched it like 3 or 4 times, and every time it just gets better for me because it's a really simple movie. It's just like a conversation, but the writing of it and like the story that's like being told, the message like through their conversation is just really awesome.
How long is it?
Little under
an hour and a half conversation is crazy.
It's an hour 40
conversation. They're just talking.
Yeah, it's an hour. No, it's almost 2 hours. Hour 50.
Wait, are there like cutaways, or is it literally just?
It's just their conversation.
You.
Yeah, basically.
That's crazy,
dude. It's so good though.
All right, I mean,
I'm telling you,
I'll check it out. That sounds like a theater performance or something like that.
I mean, because the guys like basically play themselves too.
Okay.
So they kind of like, it's about like their own experiences and stuff.
That is insane, just a 2-hour conversation like that.
Yeah, dude, but if you watch the movie, you'd understand it. Like
point,
it's just
that's like a podcast at that point.
Pretty much, is that what you were watching?
They're really just friends
kind
eating
of
dinner for real at that point. Yeah.
But it's really good.
It's like Black Panther and what's his name, Killmonger, having a chat at the end of the movie for 2 hours, talking about something. You are a disappointment to my people. I don't know.
You know what I'm excited for though? I'm excited for the new Mission Impossible because I watched the first one to it, the part one.
Mission Impossible.
Yeah. So because it's like a double part or whatever.
Yeah.
It's part 2. So.
This is supposed to be the last one too, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I never believe when they say this is the last one.
You don't like Mission Impossible, did you?
Oh no, I mean, I liked the first one, but that was the only one I ever watched.
You gotta watch them all, man.
I've only seen the first one too.
Really?
It's crazy.
That's insane.
I enjoyed it though.
Yeah, I liked it.
They're great. They're great.
It wasn't my favorite movie, but I had fun watching it.
They're great. And you were talking about the Superman movie earlier. Yeah. Which I'm ready to see. Oh, I can't wait to see. Bro. James Gunn better deliver, man.
The trailer?
The 4-minute
I haven't watched the trailer.
Snippet. Dude, have you seen the snippet?
That was so...
No.
Oh, the YouTube snippet is amazing. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's so good. Like
the bots and stuff.
Explain it to me. What blew you away?
Obviously, in the trailer, you saw Superman like on the floor, like in the snow.
Mm-hmm.
But we get more of that. We get more of the dog like coming to save him. And it's not like a quick, he calls him, and then the dog, it's like so funny. It's like the dog's hopping on him and everything. The guy's like The dog's got super
Crypto.
strength and everything, so it's like it hurts every time he jumps on him.
You know that dog. You know about that dog. What you know about that dog?
I know all about that dog, bro.
What you know about that dog?
I'm just happy like to see Crypto.
Yeah.
Anyways, Crypto pulls him back to the what do you call it?
The Fortune of Solitude.
Yeah, Fortune of Solitude, where he gets fixed up by the robots, the Kryptonian robots that are there.
They put him in. They put him like then. They take him up to like the chamber. Actually, no, they put him in like this little
like
medical bed thing. Yeah, and then they lift him up.
Bed.
And then like they put this like big giant magnifier glass, multiple glass layers.
Yeah.
And then it's the sun just beaming in on him. Yeah,
and then he's screaming in pain because his bones are like being reconnected and all that.
Yeah,
dude, you gotta watch it, bro. Like, I feel like we're not doing a good job of explaining.
No, it's Kabi's doing a great job. It's that's kind of what it is. That's all. That's really it's like a 4 minute and 25 snippet.
You watched Man of Steel, right? You haven't watched Man of Steel?
You haven't watched it, man? Yeah, dude. This is
really
insane. This is insane. Henry Cavill did a great job of that, though.
This is different, though. It's a different vibe. It's like the opposite.
This is real, like, vibes. I love that we're getting more cartoon accurate.
Mm-hmm. Dude, you have to watch that for a minute.
Okay.
You got to do it right after. I'm gonna watch you watch it.
Okay. Another movie I rewatched recently was Training Day.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Training Day?
Yeah, I've seen Training Day. Training Day is great.
I forgot.
Denzel and Ethan Hawke.
Yeah.
I almost thought it was like a sports movie for a second. I was like, oh right.
No, that movie is so good.
For no reason. I mean,
it is just because my roommate had never seen it.
Denzel Washington's in it. That's why.
Yeah, I mean that's Denzel and Ethan Hawke, like both at their best. But it's
facts.
so good, dude. Like it's so fun to watch too. Like
yeah,
it's honestly like the first like half hour of it is really funny too. He's like, boom, you're smoking PCP, Jake. Bro, it's like he's so like it's so funny, and then it's like. When you first watched the movie, did you expect Denzel to be like the villain? End up being like the villain of the story?
Not really. I mean, I think that's what like everybody kind of loves about the movie. Like, dang, you didn't really expect him to be like. I mean, you expected at first, but like the plot twist is what it's really.
Yeah, you just like you kind of just thought he was like a little crooked.
Yeah.
And then you realize as it goes on, like,
it's like,
oh my gosh.
Yeah,
those are always pretty much his characters right there.
Yeah.
Just a little crooked, maybe not full out evil, but then he went crazy. So
turns out he's all the way bad. I was gonna say, man, Major Payne. I've seen like snippets of Major Payne. You ever watched the movie Major Payne?
I don't think so.
Really?
Is that a Denzel?
No, it's not a Denzel Washington movie.
Major Payne. Sounds familiar.
It's with it's one of the Wayne brothers. Hold on, I forget.
Wayne brothers.
I think it's Damon Wayne that does it. But it's a great movie. It's a classic movie actually.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta watch it. Well, you'll love it. It's actually hilarious.
It's a funny movie, comedy movie.
Yeah, it's a comedy movie.
29 on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's
looking good. Not looking good.
But dude,
Training
all the Day is just so good.
That's a classic. Well, that's a classic though. That's a classic.
Great.
That's
two actors at their best.
Yeah.
The story is really great, and like every time I've watched it probably 3 or 4 times now, and it's just every time it just hits. Like it's just a great movie.
It's probably like one of your favorite movies in like top 10. It's like one of your top 10 favorite movies.
Would you say I don't know. It's because it's like a great movie, but like for me, like my like top like favorite movies are reserved for like the ones that like really like move me, like emotionally. And that I wouldn't say that like moves me. It's just like a fun movie to watch. It's not like a movie that like changes my life or anything.
Yeah.
Like My Dinner with Andre, that's like a favorite movie for me. Like that is like a movie that like really
changed your life.
Yeah, or just like really makes you think just think really hard about like what you're doing and stuff.
100%.
But Training Days, I mean, it's just great. Like that's just it's I don't know, there's nothing bad about that movie. It's just awesome.
Peak.
It's just so fun.
Peak movie.
And then I also this past weekend rewatched all 3 of the original Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
It was the first time I'd like watched all three like in like one like weekend, or like in a few days. I'd never really done that before.
Really.
I'd always like like it had like it would like be a minute between.
I've done that as a kid. I used to be home.
Yeah.
And just on the weekend.
Dude,
watch all.
They're
of
so
them.
good.
I had a DVD before.
All three.
Before Disney Plus.
Not all 9. Jeez.
Before Disney Plus, man, I had them on DVD.
Yeah, I have them on DVD.
I still have them on DVD.
Yeah.
So I used to just, why not? Like,
yeah, my roommate, because I watched them with my roommate, and he had never seen any of them before. So I was like, because we had nothing to do on Friday night, and I was like, dude, let's sit down and watch them. And we watched the first 2 on Friday night, and then we watched the last one last night. They're just awesome.
There's no way there's only 9 Star Wars movies.
I don't think they should be making another one either.
There's more than that.
Oh, I was gonna say,
because they made Solo and Rogue One, which are like spin-offs.
Well, no,
So
I'm saying like he's saying like
11.
main timeline.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
main
Yeah,
timeline.
there is, but then I'm saying there's also even more.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
okay.
is there.
I was gonna say only 9 movies.
There's addition. There's added on stories, but
Yeah,
I
and then they got
think-
shows now too.
I don't think they should make anything with that main timeline anymore. They
Yeah.
kind of messed it up. They
Dude,
kind of.
the originals are just so good. And
Yeah.
one thing my roommate wasn't expecting was like how funny they are.
Oh yeah,
Like,
they're
they're
actually
hilarious.
Yeah, hilarious. Yeah, the jokes are
And-
great.
Like a lot of people say like the third one isn't as good as the other 2, but it's awesome. Like the Ewoks are just the best, and it's just great.
Is the third one where he's like, I don't like sand?
No, that's
No,
the
that's-
original. That's the
that's-
prequel third one.
Yeah.
I watched the original trilogy,
Oh my
which is it's
gosh.
in the timeline. It's 4, 5, and 6. But I just call them I don't know. I just call them
The
1, 2, and
original,
3 because
yeah.
those are the only ones I really care about. To be honest, I don't care about the prequels. I don't care about the sequels. The original ones are the only ones I'm like.
The original trilogy.
I think are worth watching.
I mean, the prequel's great now. Don't get me wrong.
a lot of people do say
The-
that. Yeah.
Attack on the Clones. Attack on the Clones is great. Like that's probably one of my favorites. To be honest, that's probably one of my favorites right there.
Nah, I don't know anything about Star Wars.
Really?
You gotta watch the
That's
original
insane.
trilogy, man.
I mean, I know.
Or-
I know
the
you will.
basics.
You will love it. Like I think so many movies today are try to be what Star Wars was.
Yeah.
Like just a perfect mix of like comedy and action and like characters that are like fun to watch.
Is Darth Vader in the original ones?
Yeah.
Cool.
But I don't think anything can be Star Wars, and they're all trying so hard to be, and they're
I
just
think
not.
the best Disney show, Star Wars show that they produced so far, which has not like been met yet, which is Kenobi. I don't know if you watched it.
I haven't watched that.
You gotta watch it.
I haven't really watched any of the shows.
That's probably one of the best Star Wars shows that they've made in a minute. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
How about the Mandalorian?
Mandalorian's great now. Okay, that's great too. But like the thing is, like Kobe, like Obi-Wan Kenobi is I don't know. He's probably one of my favorite Jedis. He's probably one of everybody's favorite Jedis.
Yeah.
But it's a great show. Great acting. It's really emotional. If you're a Star Wars fan,
Who's in that?
actor wise,
Kenobi?
I don't know the dude that plays him, but he looks like the old original Obi-Wan Kenobi, like Loki, the guy that played him before. That's what I'm saying. It's a great show. So I don't know, man. Kabi, you gotta get in Star Wars, dude. Maybe you need to watch it this weekend.
I need someone to force me. Otherwise, I don't know if I will.
Well, May's coming up soon on May 4th.
Go,
That is National Star Wars Day. You can get stuff like on sale and stuff like that. That's Star Wars related.
I could let you borrow my DVDs.
Yeah, man.
Because I have the original trilogy on DVD.
Probably just pirate.
And it's the
I'll let
original
you-
version too, not with the added CGI. I got it without the CGI that he added in like the 2000s. That looks terrible.
Hey,
I'll watch it on May 4th.
there you go.
Okay.
I'll watch
You'll
it.
watch-
You got to sign
I'll
up
tell
to
you,
watch it.
you'll watch the first, and then you'll be like, I gotta watch the other 2.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. You're
Yeah,
gonna be like,
because-
actually, that's pretty good. Let me continue to watch that. Real deal. You're gonna love it. Real deal.
They're all they're great.
I bet.
Best.
I was watching the Disney Con also over the weekend. I seen like clips of it, and because they announced the new Spider-Man, and
The movie?
yeah, the new Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland, and it's called Brand New Day.
So, yeah, I did see that.
I'm ready for that. Ready for the Avengers Doomsday, Doctor Doom, stuff like that. I'm ready for all that to happen, which it's gonna happen soon. Ready for GTA 6.
I cannot wait.
It's gonna come out this summer.
You know where we're going the first time, right? As soon as I open it, I know where I'm going.
That's crazy.
I know where I'm
There's
going.
a lot of things coming out this summer. This summer's gonna be good. Summer's gonna be good. Good year for movies. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's all the talk about, all the money and stuff that's been getting spent on.
I hate that there's like the constant talk of like not to always be negative about movies.
Yeah.
'Cause I feel like I've been negative a lot, but I don't like how a lot of times like on social media they'll be like, this movie cost this much to make and only made this much money.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
who cares? If the movie's good, like...
Who cares? Like,
why would I care if a movie made money or not? I have no interest in that whatsoever, but people, like, I don't know, people seem to care a lot about that.
Well, I mean, I care, like, that the actors get paid, and everybody gets paid.
But actors get paid either way.
Right. And the writers, really the main people that need to get paid, like the writers, the people that's holding the cameras and stuff like that. As long as they get paid, that's what I care about.
Yeah.
But, like... When they're talking crap about like the box office like shares and stuff like that, it's like I kind of don't care.
Yeah,
like,
the only time I care is if it's a director I really
especially
like.
if it's a good movie.
Yeah, if it's a good movie and it's a director I really like and it like doesn't do well, I'm like, oh man, that stinks. Because then that's probably like the director is probably not gonna get to make that type of movie again. He's probably gonna have to be forced into making some type of IP movie. Which those are more successful. Those are kind of guaranteed successes. But a lot of times IP movies I feel can be kind of boring. I mean, there's good ones, but directors don't have a lot of freedom to make what they want with the IP movies. Like Ryan Coogler, I mean, he did a great job with the Black Panther movies, but there's kind of a story he has to follow with that. With Sinners, he's getting to make his own movie.
Yeah, you ever notice like in like stuff like Marvel movies, with the exception maybe of Sam Raimi, I don't really see the director.
Yeah, no, they kind of just make those and that's it.
It's just a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Ryan Coogler is kind of the exception where he's now getting to make his own
Sam
interesting
Raimi.
Stuff. Sam Raimi did stuff before Spider-Man, too.
Yeah.
He made those Evil Dead movies, and that was before.
Yeah, I like that I could actually see Sam Raimi in the Doctor Strange movie. I could actually be like, that's Sam Raimi right there.
Yeah, I did like that too. That it was like you could tell it was his movie.
So I like that.
Because I like when a director has like his own vision for a movie and it's not just like the movie. The Marvel movie that I hated the most of any of them was Eternals. Did you guys see that one?
I have not watched that.
It just had no soul. It had no character to it whatsoever, and it's like the story is like okay.
I kind of just.
But dude, it was the most boring movie I've ever seen. Everything looked gray.
Yeah.
It was just there was like at least because I didn't think that Doctor Strange movie was amazing.
Yeah. But
it was at least fun because Sam Raimi made the movie and he got to direct and make it like at least look interesting and at least have some interesting things going on with it that made it fun. But like sometimes when it's just these directors that just have no vision whatsoever, it's like, oh my god, the whole movie's gray.
Yeah.
Everything you have no idea where you are because it's like I remember there was a part in that movie where they were like in the jungle and it looked gray.
Why
the jungle should never be a boring location. It should be the most colorful thing you see.
It's bad. Kabi, it's really bad. Like it's
that movie was so bad.
That's probably one of the
I haven't watched it right.
That's probably one of the worst Marvel movies. And, like, they tried to tie it in to, like, they correlate. Like, it was bad. I was like, you know what? Like, they tried.
It was so bad.
But
I was watching
delete that from the timeline.
I was watching a documentary on the director that made it. And I felt bad because, she has a style. And apparently she wasn't allowed to, like, be herself when she was making it. So.
Yeah.
They need to do a re-edit of that or whatever.
I don't know. I just leave that alone.
Director's
Let's
cut.
just leave that in the past.
We should always have a director's cut for Marvel movies. Because I really want to see all the directors I've made.
That was like
I want to see their versions.
Somehow it was still better than any DC movie that I've seen, to be honest, almost. But
no. Well, the universe movies, yeah. But like Dark Knight and Batman and the Batman.
Like the Batman stuff like that.
Wonder Woman.
Those are great. Wonder Woman. Okay, the first one was good, but like the second one was like I was like, oh my goodness.
I started watching the second one and I gave up halfway. Not even halfway. I gave up the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on?
I seen you know what's else new? I seen The Last of Us.
There's a new season of that?
Yeah.
I haven't watched that at all.
Yeah,
me either. But yeah, they said it's probably one of the best.
Season. He hasn't seen it.
No, I knew it was a new season because I always see it. And then I also with Kanye. So yeah, Kanye's a huge The Last of Us fan.
Really?
Yeah, like
Crazy.
he plays the game and he watches the show. Like
random.
and like it's random, but like it correlates because he's been tweeting a lot. Like really
Didn't he get
a
banned?
lot. No, he's not banned. He's not.
I thought he got banned. I was happy.
No, he's been tweeting crazy a lot.
Dude,
So
we gotta just not give him any. Just stop liking his tweets. I think I
don't even like his tweets.
If Kanye ever got a tweet with 0 likes, I think he'd be normal again.
Well,
I think that's the key.
Like he was, like not to really get off
He'd
topic.
go from me.
He's got to stop. He's got to stop getting attention.
Not to really get off topic. He was like tweeting about like, and this is like over the week and stuff. He was tweeting about how many tweets in a day to break a record or whatever. He was trying to do it, but he was like tweeting the most absurd stuff. Like he was saying some crazy stuff too at it, and like I was just like, bro, this is insane.
Yeah, just chill.
But yeah, he was the Last of Us fan, and so like I seen that they had a new season and stuff like that, and it looks good. And because you know they won best video game adaptation, so last year.
Oh,
so
really?
yeah, so like. Season 2 has to be amazing, which I think.
I've heard great things about the show. I just haven't seen it.
Which I think this year though, Fallout's gonna win because
that's a good show.
Fallout
Walton Goggins.
Fallout was a great show, and it's a video game adaptation, and I think that's like probably gonna win best video game adaptation.
Yeah.
I'm clutching on the edge of my seats for
Walton Goggins is a great actor.
Second season. They need to make it longer too.
He's
too good.
He's getting more recognition now, and he's more of like a TV actor than a movie actor. But he's great. Like he can play like a serious character, or like he can be really funny.
Yeah,
he's great.
Oh man, there's a lot of good things coming out soon.
Yeah,
this year's gonna be good for movies this year and 26.
Every year is a good year for movies, I think.
Yeah,
you just gotta find them.
You gotta find them. You gotta look for them.
It depends.
I would say
we've had bad years of movies where it's been like.
I'd say it's bad mainstream movies.
Yeah.
One of the big movies, anyways.
And then there's like subs, like little sublime movies that are like that you find a 1, 2, 3 movie. So and you're like, oh man, this is actually heat, or the little Netflix movie, the Netflix original movie that go crazy. Yeah, those movies go insane. But I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys got? Kabi? Anything else? You've been making movies?
I've been making movies. I'm trying to make an actual movie though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Write the script for it.
Yeah, I have an idea. I just don't.
Hit up Netflix.
It's tough. Yeah, hit them up.
Hit up Netflix. I might have to.
I
gotta write the best script of all time and
then
sell it.
Why not? You can do it.
I don't think it has to be the best script of all time.
There's
been some pretty bad things on Netflix.
That's true. Yeah, so, it's not a high bar.
Yeah, like it's not a high bar. I think it's really the, like if you have the money or like the vision.
You gotta make something middle-aged people will watch.
Okay.
Yeah. If you have the vision, you can do it. And then if not, you can always shoot for like Tubi or something, dude.
I probably will shoot for Tubi, honestly.
Dude, that's like
It's not a bad place to be.
Hey, if they select anything for real, they select anything.
I see some crazy stuff on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Me too. Me too. It's like, how is this
What are we
allowed?
doing, guys? Come on.
This is like YouTube acting.
Well, all right. I think that'll do it.